Pokémon shaped like inanimate objects. There are plenty of them for sure, and some of them have come under heavy criticism, particularly the ones from Generation 5. Vanillite is an ice cream cone, Trubbish is a trash bag, and of course, let's not forget Foongus. Well, to be fair, Foongus is actually based on a living organism, specifically the Amanita muscaria, aka Mario's super mushroom. But we're not here to discuss species of fungi. We're here to instead tackle the object of most people's criticism about Foongus, its Poké Ball patterned cap. Foongus's cap makes it look just like a Poké Ball when the rest of its body is hidden by tall grass, causing trainers to try and pick it up, only to be attacked. Its evolution, Amoonguss, retains the Poké Ball cap and develops another Poké Ball cap at the end of each arm, even though it's unlikely that these would be seen above the tall grass. As a game mechanic, the confusion of Foongus and Amoonguss with Pokeballs is a callback to Generation 1 games and their remakes, where the player could encounter Voltorb disguised as Pokeballs in the power plant. Voltorb's origin is the topic of another theory altogether, but popular speculation is that Voltorb is a failed Pokeball experiment, or perhaps a haunted Pokeball. Either way, Voltorb is believed to be a man-made Pokemon in one way or another, so that could explain why it resembles a Pokeball. Foongus, on the other hand, is based on organic life, so it probably would have evolved its Pokeball cap over time. But why? How would a Pokeball pattern make it more fit for survival? Even Foongus's Pokédex entries don't offer an explanation, but I have one way I can potentially justify it. When Foongus disguises as a Pokeball, it attracts trainers who try to pick it up, thinking it's some sort of item. So how could this benefit Foongus? Well, it's made very clear in the games that Pokemon owned by a trainer are stronger than wild Pokemon. This is reflected in the game mechanics in the form of EVs, effort values, which grow the stats of a trained Pokemon when it battles. You might counter this by pointing out that trainers constantly have their Pokemon battle, which puts them at risk. But from what we know about the Pokemon universe, wild Pokemon battle with each other as well to survive. And if a wild Pokemon faints, it doesn't have a trainer that can take it to a Pokemon Center or treat its injuries with a healing item. So we can see that in many, if not most cases, being owned by a trainer gives a Pokemon a distinct advantage for survival. Therefore, it would make sense for Foongus to attract trainers. So that's the answer, right? Well, it might not be quite that simple. Let's look at Foongus's Pokédex entry from Black.
It lures people in with its Pokeball pattern, then releases poison spores. Why it resembles a Pokeball is unknown.
Now it's Pokédex entry from White.
For some reason, this Pokemon resembles a Pokeball. They release poison spores to repel those who try to catch them.
From these descriptions, it sounds like most Foongus actually don't want to be captured. And yet, the Pokédex specifically states that Foongus lures people in with its Pokeball pattern. Why would Foongus lure people only to repel them away? Why not pick a design that helps you avoid being noticed altogether? The dark and creepy explanation is that Foongus is somehow preying on people as a source of food, but that wouldn't explain why it uses its spores to repel them. Instead, I've come up with what I think are two possible explanations. The first possibility is that when Foongus uses its spores to drive away trainers, or other wild Pokemon, it's gaining experience points from releasing its spores, allowing it to grow stronger. The only problem with this is that, in the games at least, if your opponent flees the battle, you don't gain any experience points. The second possibility is one I find more appealing, which goes back to my original theory that Foongus actually does want to be captured by a trainer. However, Foongus knows that his chance of survival will be better if it's captured by a more powerful or more experienced trainer. Therefore, I propose that Foongus releases spores to issue a challenge to the trainer. The weaker trainers will flee, but the stronger trainers won't back down, and if one of those trainers is able to capture Foongus, the trainer will have gained its respect. Do you agree with this idea, or am I way off? Have your own theory about why Foongus has a Pokeball pattern? Be sure to let me know in the comments, as well as leave your suggestion for future theories. Thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sweet Speculation. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment with your opinion on the theory. Also, if you want to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Before I sign off, I want to give an update on what's going on with my channel this year. In the coming months, I will be transitioning my channel from doing primarily Let's Plays to doing a lot more theory videos, as well as other scripted content. This means you can expect a lot more Sweet Speculation videos to go up this year. While Sweet Speculation isn't necessarily limited to just Pokemon theories, most, if not all, my videos this year will focus on Pokemon. This isn't much of a change, I know, but this year my channel will be specifically devoted to Pokemon videos in honor of Pokemon's 20th anniversary. So stay tuned for more Pokemon theories, some top 10 Pokemon lists, and a special Let's Play of Pokemon Yellow to come this year. Train on, Pokemon fans!